Oh, she's on the floor. That's another blondie. Oh my god. Yes. Surface out there. Here we have ray number 2, male, £11 4 ounce, so just gave it a quick weigh. Lovely, second cast, second blonde, lovely, absolutely stonking fish, £11 4 ounce, beautiful fish. Happy days, let's get it returned. So literally the third cast has gone exactly the same spot and cast in at a red buoy right in front of Friars. And the first, well, 3 casts now have landed bang on the money every time. So if the rays are in that area, then hopefully you should be in for a good session. Yeah, so the first one was probably about £7, maybe 8 if I'm lucky. And the second one was a double figure male. £11.3 was it? £11.4. Fries is busy. I'll take the drone over there in a minute. I'll go right over the top of it and see who's on there. Yeah. I tell you what, that's going to be so handy, that drone, because like if I pull up into Witch's car park, because you can't see the grass bank, straight up in the air, straight over. Oh, someone on there, let's go. Saves doing that walk. Same with Stout, send it in the air, send it over, look down. If there's 1,000,001 people waiting, go somewhere else. You take a couple of minutes, because it's got sports mode, it absolutely tanks. And also some of the marks down west as well. Send it in the air, send it over. It's going to be really handy. Yeah. Using up the last of the sand eels now. Using up the last of them. Well, the first blonde was all caught on the good old ammo. So the first one was on bluey and squid, the second one was on sandy and squid. Yeah, just my usual long pulleys, 5.0 BMXs. Someone mentioned a comment saying, how come I got 5.0 BMXs with a panel eye? Well, VMO do the TDE, which is a turn down eye. Good hook, really good hook, but I like a panel. So I got like a blowtorch, like an oxyacetylene little thing, a gas thing, light it, literally put the eye over it for 2 seconds and then slightly bend it out like a panel. Simple as that. I don't advise any young ones watching this doing that. Get your parents to do it for you. Why does my elastic just do you ever happen to you? The end of the elastic just disappears, like it was never there. Bait this up, get that first cast in on that right hand rod. No doubt there's probably about 7 doggies hanging off my rig now. Bait that up, send the drone over there, see if we recognise anyone. What I'll do, obviously, because there's quite a few blondes out there, I got one out towards a buoy and I got the right hand one towards Friars. What I'll do then is I'll put this one on the same line as a buoy but drop it shorter, because there's obviously quite a few rays in that area. Because if I slam them both out in that area as far as I can, no doubt they both get tangled. Let's get that rod in. Doggy probably, doggy. doggy. Come on, doggy. Got winding my 30-pound blonde. Oh, why do you exist? Hey, dog. Why? Oh my God. Thinking I missed it. I was thinking, you know, very rare I drop a blonde. But no, we got an eel. Once again, eel. Oh, it's all go, 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 isn't it? Now I was winding in that doggy. And all I could see was my line just drop, and I was like, oh, that was an eel. I tell you what's quite funny. I got my little ways, my little quirks, like the way I say eel and doggy. Just me. And I'll have strangers I've never even heard of, spoken to. I'll get voice messages through Messenger going, Daggy! In all sorts of accents. It's quite funny actually. Well, I think it is. So I just put that one back in the bay. I got a doggy point straight away. Great. So I've seen quite a few dogs in the bay. And other fish out there. Now I got to scrimp down the bait now because I brought 1 pack of bluey, 1 pack of squid and 1 pack of sand eel. And it's an hour till high, and I've had 5 casts already. Oh yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, I had a mega problem on here one day, quite a few years ago now. I had that box, the same box, but obviously not that one. I was down there landing a ray, and a white boxer dog, right? A white boxer dog, and it was Sunday morning, busy. Oh my God, ratchet screamer! Oh, it's a ray. Oh, can you hear that? Oh, I can wait to have done this. What I thought was a dog is a ray. It's peeling right off my reel. So, just quickly. I was down there landing a ray, and all I could hear behind me was, oh, it's a Neil actually. Big head shakes. I can hear a woman literally screaming. I was like, look behind me, run back up the top, and I can see a white boxer dog running up there with a 10-foot pulley behind it, with a 7-ounce lead bouncing. I was like, you are joking. The dog had come up to my box, flipped my box upside down so my bait was everywhere, taken my rig. The dog owner was talking to her friend, she didn't even see any of it, it was some woman, I saw the woman screaming. And then when I run after the dog, put the rod down, put the ray down, run after the dog, and then I shouldn't have done it. The dog, I literally caught up with my lead, put my foot on the lead to stop the dog because the dog was just gaining. I literally pulled around and the bottom hook had caught him in the scissors, so he hadn't swallowed it. So I had to pin him down and pull the hook out of him. And then I got about 10 people screaming at me about leaving my rigs on the floor. And there's about 10 people sticking up for me saying, no, we witnessed the dog go through all of his stuff. So yeah, absolute nightmare. Quite a few years ago that was. But the dog was fine, just a bit of blood in the corner of the scissors, corner of the mouth. Luckily he didn't swallow it. So when you're fishing places like this, you need to have your wits about you, because there are a lot of dogs have gone past me this morning. Twisted up and everything. That was an eel. Busy down here, very busy. Yeah, it's gone quiet at the moment, we'll say quiet. It's been a steady flow of dogs. We're about 15 minutes into the ebb now. Fingers crossed the next hour. There's had 2 blondes, an eel and 2 dogs on the flood, and then on the ebb 2 dogs straight away, but it has gone a little bit quiet. So see what happens. Just had a cracking bite, pulled right over, definitely a ray. I always like to pick the rod up, I just feel one pull. Just give him a little pull. Here we have ray number 3, lovely small eye, about 5-6 pound, beautiful fish, male. Happy days. Look at that. Beats catching doggies. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Nice small eye. Let's get it back. Happy days. Lovely little small eye that, male. So I've just put the left hand rod straight back out now. So I've had all 3 rays on that red buoy out there. I've had one on double sandeel and squid, and the other 2 on ammo bluey and squid. Who knows that dropping slack? Something going on with the left hand rod again. Just arch over. Yeah, you can get some massive blondes on you. There's a guy called George Shawishan or something, or Shamishan or something. You don't see fish anymore, but most of the local guys will remember him. Glasses, short guy in his 50s back then, I think he was. He was fishing here. It was November or February, something like quite late or late on. He was chucking up small sand eel baits, and he had a little nibble, he said, like a dogfish. Hit into it, and he said he was snagged. And he was like, snagged? And then as he hit it, because I used to fish them a few times, so as he hit it, pulled over and he couldn't stop it. He was fishing down there, he landed at a beer with a guy who was 28 pound blonde. 28 pound. It's probably the biggest one I've ever heard of off the Welsh side. I remember seeing the pictures on WSF years ago. He's holding it on the rocks like that, and it's just massive and it's black. It's that black, people thought it was a stingray, but it was a blonde. Dogfish have turned up in absolute numbers now. Literally the last hour, as soon as it hits the bottom, it's 2 hours after now. So literally as soon as it hits the bottom, they're on it straight away. I'm glad they've come through now, which gives the other fish I had a chance to take the bait. But we all know when a dogfish are there like that, you're not going to catch nothing. So unless anything happens on these last 2 casts now, I'll bring you back. If not, well, after this I'm heading off to a nice low water session now, but I won't be taking a camera. I'll just be heading to Aberthor most probably. Just want to chill out this afternoon, just a couple of casts over low. Dropping the camera equipment at home and then shooting off a low water. So unless anything happens on these last 2 casts now, it'll be tight lines. See you on the next one.